Hey YouTube, what's going on? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update today of Litecoin. This is going to be a USD. Right now, Litecoin's at $58.47. We're up 0.22%. And guys, I want to put it out there in case you're watching this a little bit later. It is 11:42 a.m. Eastern Time. It's November 2nd, 2019. So what we're going to be looking at today is how tight the candles are getting right now. And remember, guys, as we've talked about this before, whenever the candles get very tight, you can anticipate some type of a break in the days to come, and that's what's happening with Litecoin right now. It's really getting squeezed between certain moving averages, which we're going to get into here, but the candles are getting very small, very tight, and I'm anticipating a break. So what I'm going to show you here is my targets to the upside, to the downside, and also where I have my alerts and everything here. So if you like these videos, guys, you get something out of it, you like Litecoin, let me know down low. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's do this. So Litecoin, we got a nice clean bounce off the 0.786 Fibonacci right down in here, and it came on a strong bullish engulfing candle, came on volume. So now what we're looking at here, guys, we've been moving sideways, and if I zoom in on here, you can see how tight these candles are. You're having a lot of like doji candles, indecision candles, so it's a big fight between the bulls and the bears going back and forth. Whenever that happens, you're going to get some type of a break here. So my first alarm is going to be at $63.05. I want to know if we go up above that, because that could let us run all the way up here to this 200-day moving average, which could be around $73. So that's an upside target that I'm looking at. Now to the downside, I have an alarm at $55.26, and what I'm going to look to see there is if we start breaking down through that, we need to find support down here around $47, $47.96, where we had this bullish engulfing candle. So that's going to be extremely important. And what I'm looking at here, guys, in the short term, we're up above our 9 EMA, which is in orange here. If you can see this moving average, we're up above our 20 EMA, so we're holding that as support. The 50-day moving average is pressing down upon us right now, so that's where that huge squeeze is coming, and that's why I have these alarms, and you really should put them in for yourself. And then we have that 200-day acting as overhead resistance, which is that longer-term moving average, which we need to get up above. We have not been up above that since roughly about August 12th, somewhere right in that range. So it's been a long time trading beneath it, and we really need to get back up above it, guys. And maybe it could be one of these bull flags where we had this nice little mast here. Now we're moving sideways, consolidating, and then we have our next leg up. So that's kind of the upside that I'm looking at, but it's going to need to come on big volume. And what we're also paying attention to is if this is going to be some type of significant trend line break. So we're outside of the trend line, this green trend line that we've had here. We don't want to start falling back underneath it and having this trend line act as overhead resistance to keep pounding on it and dropping lower. So it's important that we stay up above that, because we have broken out through that. So now we'd anticipate some type of move to the upside if we can continue to keep this going. You can see how the volume's getting really low here. That's those tight candles. That's how you know. Next, what I want to do is pull the Fibonacci off, and we're going to go through just a few indicators here. And guys, let me know what you think about Litecoin. Have you given up on Litecoin? There's a lot of people who've given up on it and say, hey, you know, I'm not interested in it anymore. Do you still feel as though it has use case? Are you still an investor in it? Do you just like trading it? I want to know your thoughts down low. Let me know. The RSI right now is at 53. So we're moving just completely sideways. I'm just waiting for this break, guys. That's essentially what's happening. The RSI is even saying we're just as neutral as can be, and we're just anticipating a break here, whether it be to the upside or to the downside. And that's the thing. You always have to have a plan for both. Because, guys, I can't tell you, no one can tell you which way the market movers or the market manipulators or the whales are going to push the market next. But with technical analysis, you can put the odds in your favor. And that's what we've been talking about a lot, is putting the odds in your favor. If you can get the odds to a 70-30 in the long term, you think about that, you're going to do really well. And that's what you're looking for, but that's you still losing 30% of the time. Some people even, you know, a 60% win rate, a 50% win rate, and they do phenomenal. There's some people who are below 50%, but they cut their losses really fast, and they let their winners run, and they do extremely well. So, you know, that's something you always want to look at. Here, guys, the histogram is starting to turn to the downside a little bit. If you can see the MACD, I'll pull it up for us. So here's our histogram starting to go down a little bit. We have not crossed to the downside, so we've not had one of those bearish crosses like we had here where we just really dropped hard. So a lot of times you'll come, just like up here, guys, it look like we're going to go back down, and then you bounce off and you go back up. So MACD is not telling us a whole lot right now. But if you just look at the price action, we're just essentially waiting for this next move. So those are my targets, guys. That's what I wanted to bring to you today. I didn't want to make it too long. I had a wedding last night, and I was a groomsman in it, so we were out pretty late, and it was just a good time. But I wanted to get this in for you. I haven't got to talk to my Litecoin people in a while. Always love to be here with you. You know I love Litecoin. Nothing's going to change with that, whether it be $4 or $1,000. We'll keep covering it, and we'll make it happen. So guys, hit that like button, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Be ready for this break. My alerts, just to let you know one more time, is at 63.05 and 55.28. God bless. Take care.